Most people think of psychological tricks as something used by magicians or con artists to pull one over on you. But the reality is much more interesting. Your brain isn't a perfect machine. It's a collection of shortcuts and survival instincts developed over thousands of years. These shortcuts are predictable. If you know how they work, you aren't just tricking people. You're speaking the native language of the human subconscious. Here are 8 psychological tricks that actually work and the science of why your brain can't say no to them. Trick number 1. The Ben Franklin effect, asking for a favor. If you want someone to like you, your instinct is to do something nice for them. Logic says, I help them, they like me. But psychology says the opposite is more effective. Ask them for a small favor. When we do a favor for someone we don't particularly like, our brain experiences cognitive dissonance. It can't handle the contradiction of, I'm helping this person, and I don't like this person. To resolve the tension, your brain decides, I must be helping them because I actually like them. It's a subtle hack that forces their self-image to align with their actions. The rule: keep the favor small, like asking to borrow a pen or for a quick piece of advice. Too big, and you're just a burden. Trick number 2. The power of the explanatory pause. In a world that's afraid of silence, the person who can sit with it longest holds all the cards. If you ask someone a question and they give you a partial answer, don't say anything. Just maintain eye contact and wait. Humans have a natural vacuum instinct for conversation. Silence feels like a social error that needs to be corrected. By staying quiet, you create a pressure that forces the other person to fill the gap. They will often elaborate, offer more details, or tell you the truth they were trying to hide, simply because the silence became more uncomfortable than the secret. Trick number 3. The Pratfall effect, the beauty of the blunder. We think that to be influential, we have to be perfect. But research shows that perfect people are perceived as cold and distant. The Pratfall effect suggests that highly competent people become more likable when they make a mistake. If you're giving a presentation and you spill a drop of water or stumble over a word, don't panic. That small display of vulnerability humanizes you. It bridges the gap between authority figure and peer. However, there's a catch. This only works if people already perceive you as competent. If you're seen as unskilled, a mistake just confirms their low opinion. Trick number 4. Tactical labeling, the FBI method. When someone is angry or emotional, the worst thing you can say is, calm down. It feels dismissive and usually escalates the situation. Instead, use tactical labeling. Simply state the emotion you're seeing. It seems like you feel frustrated that your hard work went unnoticed. This forces the brain to move from the amygdala, the emotional center, to the prefrontal cortex, the rational center, to evaluate the statement. By labeling the emotion, you help them observe their feeling rather than being their feeling. Once a feeling is labeled, it loses its grip. Trick number 5. The Zeigarnik effect, tricking your procrastination. The hardest part of any task isn't the work itself. It's the start. Your brain views an unstarted task as a giant, terrifying monolith. The Zeigarnik effect states that our brains remember uncompleted tasks much more vividly than completed ones. To beat procrastination, tell yourself you'll only work for 5 minutes. That's it. Once you start, the task becomes incomplete in your brain's architecture. Your mind will now feel a psychological itch to finish what you started. The trick isn't to do the work, it's to break the seal so your brain's need for closure takes over. Trick number 6. The decoy effect, guiding choice. If you want someone to choose a specific option, give them a useless third choice. Imagine you're selling a subscription. Option A, digital, 50. Option B, print, 100. Most people might pick the $50 option, but if you add option C, digital plus print, 100. Now, option B looks like a mistake, and option C looks like a steal. Even though nobody picks option B, its presence changes the value of everything else. This is how you guide a decision without ever removing someone's sense of autonomy. Trick number 7. Mirroring, the shortcut to trust. Mirroring is the act of subtly mimicking the body language, speech patterns, or even the last three words of the person you're talking to. This isn't about being a mime. It's about biological synchronization. When we see someone acting like us, our mirror neurons fire. On a subconscious level, the brain thinks, this person is like me, therefore they are safe. It creates an instant sense of rapport and trust. If they lean back, you lean back. If they use specific slang, you use it too. It's the fastest way to turn a stranger into an ally. Trick number 8. Reframing anxiety as excitement. Physiologically, fear and excitement are almost identical. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and your breathing quickens. The only difference is the story your brain tells you. The next time you're nervous before a big event, don't tell yourself to be calm. It's a lie and your body knows it. Instead, say out loud, I am excited. This arousal reappraisal shifts your mindset from a threat state, I'm going to fail, to an opportunity state, I'm ready to perform. You aren't changing the physical sensation, you're just changing the direction of the energy. Psychology isn't about control. It's about understanding the friction points of the human mind and learning how to smooth them over. Some might call these tricks, but in reality, they are just tools for better communication, higher productivity, and deeper connections. The most powerful trick of all, however, is being the person who actually understands why they do what they do. If you found these hacks useful, hit that subscribe button. Your brain will thank you for the extra data. See you in the next one.